All right, so in this module, we're going to go over another example on the quiz for how to calculate molecular weight for a polymer sample. All right, so this is similar to a problem in your book, but what I want you to do for this, which is also on the quiz, is I want you to calculate both averaged molecular weights for the distribution shown below. And just a quick note on that, it already has xi and wi calculated, and the means, as you might be able to tell, are the midpoints from this range. And so this is true for a lot of the problems that are given in the book, but in real life, it may not be perfectly valid assumption to make, but that's what they're doing in these cases. So see if you can calculate both molecular weights, answer the quiz, and then we'll come back and see what you get. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the molecular weights, specifically how to calculate number averaged and weight averaged molecular weights for this polymer distribution shown here in the table. And so the equations for both of those are given here, so you don't have to go back. But let's go ahead and take a look. So we already have xi and wi calculated. And you can see here that for these calculations, we need to multiply xi and mi, or wi and mi, and then sum all of those fractions up. And so that's what we're going to do in the next one here. So you see that for the number averaged, we need to calculate xi times mi. And so we have basically 7,500 multiplied by 0.05, and that gives us 375. So we multiply those two, and if we do that for each range, we multiply this by this, we get the xi minus xi times mi, and then we can sum up all of these, and that gives us our molecular weight. And so for the number averaged, we get 21,150, and this has units of grams per mole, as you can see over here. If we instead multiply mi by wi, so multiply this number, 7,500, by 0.02 and get 150, and keep doing that for each range, and then we can sum those up to get the weight fraction, or weight averaged, and in doing that, we get 23,200 grams per mole for our weight averaged molecular weight. So that's how we can go through and get those. If again, in this case, all of the mi, xi, and wi were already given, so we just need to multiply and sum those terms together. And again, note that the weight fraction is larger than the number fraction.